Hey everyone, and welcome to a 1v1 cast. We are gonna do something revolutionary here. I'm here with Qzipco. Come on.
Hi.
We're gonna do a close-up cast, and we're gonna follow one player each, and we're basically gonna give you close-up action throughout the whole cast.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting because this was never done before in PA, I believe.
This is casting, redefining. We are basically doing something new. Just gonna redefine casting totally. So, what players do we got here, Qzipco? Start with your player.
I have Admiral's commander here, starting in blue, starting off with a bot factory. And what do you have, Andreas?
I have Volmor in orange, starting with a bot factory as well.
Wow, that's gonna be some kind of bot play in the beginning, I guess, from these players.
So both players going bot. We're gonna see some early harassing here, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so as well. Obviously the players start off with a Feather. We'll probably see some Combat Feathers coming out of the factory as well, and that's the first Combat Feather from Admiral.
Yeah, and no Combat Faber is queued up yet here in the camp of Volmar. He's going 2 Fabers this far, starting with metal extractors and moving over to his second bot factories with his commander, only going 1 PGen this far before he moves over to Combat Faber, so it's interesting to see if he can actually hold.
Admiral on the other hand, he's not gonna go for that tree economy. He's gonna go for that reclaim because that's a stable economy. Admiral is already around 30 metal ahead, although Warmer is starting to reclaim as well.
Warmer doing tree reclaiming, so we do see he uses a less stable economy, but then again his commander is going to have that nice full health that everyone likes so much.
Yeah, and looking at the build now of Admiral here, we've got triple bot factory coming out from Admiral here. That's
Triple bot factory, say no air whatsoever this far.
No, he built one air factory, but he's gonna go triple bot factory after that. So
Volmo moving into the air, so 2 bot factory over to air. He is expanding rapidly, and we also see 2 Combat Fabers reclaiming together with a lot of docks is going out on raids. Let me see if I can catch some of them.
Let's see, we don't have any raiding parties from Admiral just of yet. Take a look. Oh, we do actually. We've got 1 bomber going out from Admiral. Let's follow that. The bomber is most likely gonna hit. I don't know if Warmer has a fighters. Well, here it goes. Bomb is sitting still.
A firefly of Admiral detected on the outskirts of Warmer's base. This means he won't be ready to see if Warmer expands that way. He hasn't yet, but if he do, Admiral will know, and he's going to be there to take down that fabric.
Ooh, and the bomber. Did the Faber go down? I didn't catch that.
2 Fabers going down there from Warmer.
Wow, that's gonna really hit Warmer.
Backing off now.
No. I'm gonna move back to Admiral's base now. And by the looks of it, Admiral queued up. Take a look. Queued up some air factories and another bomber. He's going for another snipe here.
So what factories do we have in Admiral's base?
We've got triple bot factory now. We've got 2 air factories, and third air factory is gonna go up pretty soon. We also have an air Faber in Admiral's base.
Well, that's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see if that air Fabers pay off. In this base, nevertheless, we have 2 bot factories, 2 air factories, and now 2 vehicle factories. They're going for the 33, 33, 33 build.
Wow. Let's zoom out. We do have some engagements between a few bots, and AdmiralGeneral actually placed down a nice little turret here. It's gonna give him a lot of map control, and that's a really nice turret there.
See Wormer successfully expanding grabbing several max points on the outskirts of his base.
Yeah, Admiral also expands a bit, but let's take
Honestly, I'm not really
look.
surprised. Like, I'm not impressed. Warmer haven't really grabbed too much metal, just to one
Yeah,
side, and that can easily be raided.
we're literally 5 minutes in now, and I only see Admiral taking 4 metal spots outside of his base.
Yeah, I've scouted 4, exactly the same for Warmer as well.
Yeah.
Do have a Gladiator, but Admiral raiding 2 of those 4 now, and they are gonna go
Oh.
down.
Ooh, we do have some nice little air feathers up here, mate. Those 2 air feathers are really gonna pay off in the long run. That's gonna really cripple Wormer here.
Do we have them up in the mountains?
Yeah, we do have them up in the mountains. I will
That's
ping
big.
it too, won't you? And there's also coming air support for the feathers, so they won't be shut down very easily.
That is some sneaky expansions there. We do know that this planet is actually 700 radius, so those air fibers might seems like an easy deal to deal with, but honestly, it's hard to find.
Exactly. By the looks of it, AdmiralGeneral has 3 air factories. Wormer has 3 as well.
That's really
Why am I
interesting.
wrong?
We know the air game is going to be defining, so to see who. Oh, we do see 2 Pelicans on the move. Is that combat? Yeah, it's combat fibers, and I think we're
Combat
going to see
fibers.
a teleporter going
I
up.
think so as well.
And the teleporter is going up, but Admiral do have doxes on the way to take those 2 out. Will we see the teleporter? Vormer sees it. He tries to micro away from the doxes. Can he manage to keep them alive? I'm afraid they're going to go down. And they do indeed go down.
In the meanwhile, in Admiral's base, we've got tier 2 at 50% by the looks of it. 50%.
50%, that big, that's big. And in the meantime, he's actually expanding into the mountains as well with his air fibers, grabbing several mixes uncontested by Warmer. He do have 2 doxes there, but that's not enough.
Yeah, and Admiral's really taking down those or locking down those expansions as well, and Warmer's not really doing that as much as Admiral. Admiral's really placing a lot of turrets down as well.
Back
do have a
at Warmer's
fighter.
base, we see he's been maybe put behind a bit because he went so heavily for that teleporter strategy. He's not even started his tier 2.
And by the looks of it, in Admiral's base, Warmer actually got the scout off of the tier 2 factory, and Admiral just queued up 6 air factories with his commander. 6 air factories. That's quite an investment. That's quite an investment, because that's gonna kind of he's kind of gonna neglect the ground here, isn't he?
While Admiral is going 6 air factories, we actually see here Warmer self-destruction. Wow.
Admiral played this really nicely. He had the metal lead for most of the game, and if you've got more metal than your opponent, that's really gonna help you.
Do you think that GG was a bit premature?
Well, let's take a look at the chrono cam, because Wormer was kind of 60 metal to 100 metal behind on Admiral. Admiral had the expansions over the map. He had the map control. He had the air dominance. I feel like Wormer could have gone. He could have survived for a bit longer, but I don't feel like he could have won this game. He didn't really have a shot of winning this game.
Yeah, those air fibers are a huge amount for Admiral. Rubbed a lot of the map's metal without Warmer actually managing to expand into successfully out of his base.
Yeah. Wow, this is an interesting match, crossing it this way.
Yeah, and disclaimer: those floating CSGs, those are indeed intentional. I don't know why somebody would disclaim that, but here we go.
Yeah, why would you do that?
So this map is soon going to be up on AndreasG 1v1 map packs, so if you liked it, sure to watch out there. Well, I guess that's it for us, right, Qzipco?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, I guess, right?
Bye bye.